don't have motivation to improve your life, then this video will help. I'm not here to promise you I'm gonna get you motivated, even though I've been told I'm very motivational and I have that vibe, but I will tell you exactly what you need instead of motivation. So you came to this video looking for motivation. I'm here to give you something different, but trust me, you need this more, okay? It's this magic word, and it's called discipline. And I'm sure you've heard of this word. I'm sure you've heard of a lot of like alpha male people talk about this concept, about discipline, about fuck motivation. You don't need that, you need discipline, right? Now, here's what I'm gonna tell you. One, discipline is amazing. Two, it's not the end all be all though, and it's not the end goal, because what I want you guys to realize is whether your goal is to get in better shape or to get more women or to just be more productive and do whatever you got to do. In fact, anybody here, if you guys just thought to yourselves right now as a mental exercise, what is your number one goal right now? It's usually either more money, either more women or the woman, better shape like physique, or dropping some very negative habit. It's usually one of these, right? Now, let me tell you something. If one of these are your goals, no matter which one it is, and what's gonna happen on your way to trying to get to this goal, you will lose motivation. This will happen. And that's what you have to right now accept. It doesn't matter who you are, your motivation at some point will go lower, at some point it might be higher, at some point it might go lower. It will not be this steady stream. It's like, have you ever seen Rocky or you seen the Batman, and then you just feel so like, oh yeah, I feels like. I mean, this is what happened to me. As a kid, I would watch Batman, I watch Spider-Man, I watch these movies, and I remember I would leave the movie theater literally feeling like an action hero. I would feel like a superhero. I would feel like, I just want to like run around and do all this shit. But what's funny is it never lasted. The next day, you wake up, you're back to who you were. That motivation you felt after watching Rocky or after watching this video, at some point, it's gonna leave you, right? It's fleeting. So you have to understand that motivation is gonna go up and down in your journey to achieve whatever goal you want. And I've achieved all of these goals. I've gotten my shape and my physique a lot better. My finances are great. My dating life is amazing. I'm a dating coach, right? I have a big following, all this other stuff, and of course I have more goals. There's always more levels, and I'm humble enough to know that there's no end-all be-all position, right? But let me tell you that on my journey to getting these things, my motivation went up and down, and I'm gonna tell you right now what you need to get through those moments. So for example, if you go to the gym every day, but then one day you wake up and you really don't want to go, that day you don't need motivation, you need discipline. What is discipline? Discipline is the ability to do things you don't really want to do. Or better said, it is the ability to do things you told yourself you were gonna do just because you want to do it, and like it doesn't matter how you feel. So if you feel great, you do it. If you feel bad, you do it. You feel motivated, you do it. You feel lazy, you do it. That's discipline. So if 7 p.m. you said you were gonna film a YouTube video, even though you're tired and yawning, you still film that video. If you told yourself you were gonna go to bed at 10, you don't just turn on some dumb TV show, but you go to bed at 10. That's discipline. It's essentially holding the word to yourself, right? Now here's the key to discipline. Here's the most beautiful part about it. And this is what I really want to emphasize in this video as what will separate this video from these alpha guys that will tell you things like, yeah, all you need is discipline, bro. Just put your head down, just work, just grind, this and that. Fuck how you feel. Fuck happiness. Men shouldn't be happy. All this nonsense. I want to tell you guys that is not what I would be talking about in the rest of this video. There's actually something else. I just feel like I just heard my voice. Not my voice. I feel like I heard a voice. Very odd, but anyways, let's get back to this video. All that nonsense you'll hear, that is not what is real. What is real, I'll tell you right now what is real. Your discipline is this muscle, and the more you build it, the easier things feel. So it's not like as men shouldn't be happy, just wake up and do these hard things and hate your life. And that's a man's life. No, no, no. It's more like, hey, on the journey to getting in shape, there will be days that are really difficult. On the journey of talking to more women and cold approach and doing other hard tasks like this, there will be days and moments that are more difficult. But as you do those things, your discipline will go up. And it's kind of like this bar. It's like a video game. You have like this bar and it goes up. And it's really cool. It's like you build this armor. And then what happens is, over time, it becomes easier to do the difficult things. So for example, for me to go to the gym, I go to the gym 6 times a week. Do you think it still requires discipline at this point? It actually kind of doesn't. I wouldn't say, oh, it takes a lot of discipline for me to go to the gym. No, it's so easy because it's a habit. At this point, I don't second guess it. I don't feel like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym. No, I don't do any of that shit. I just go to the gym because it's a habit. And it's the same thing with being social. It's the same thing with making these videos. It's the same thing with any skill you want to obtain. So the bright side is you're not going to hate your life the whole time of trying to get your goal. There's just going to be moments where you will encounter resistance. But understand, as you keep breaking through resistance and you keep growing your discipline, it's going to get easier and easier over time. And then long term, it doesn't take discipline to do what you once thought was difficult. So discipline is kind of like the tool you use to obtain skills. But once you achieve a certain level of the skill, once it's kind of like a habit, it doesn't really take discipline to do the skill anymore. Instead, it becomes part of who you are, and thus there's passion behind it. There's passion when I talk to the camera. There's passion when I go to the gym now. Like I'm passionate about these things. And then now it's fun. It's fun, dude. Like, one thing I'm doing is I'm singing. I'm singing every single day. And at first it took discipline for me to like tell myself, all right, I got to do 15 minutes of this, 15 minutes of that, boom, boom, boom. But then next thing you know, I got to flow. As I got better and better at singing, I feel like I really want to sing. Now it's like not this thing that I'm like, takes discipline for me to do. Instead, it's easy for me to do. And then final note is discipline bleeds into every area of your life. So as you build discipline in one area, it bleeds into the other, and it's like this armor, the skill you have. It's a skill in itself. And yeah, I guess that's all I got to say in this video. Guys, remember, as a man, it's one of the most powerful skills to have is discipline. Keep building it. Understand with time, the hard things become easy, and then life is great, and then you just apply that same muscle to other things of life, and then you just keep winning. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Link is in my description to work with me one-on-one. I am a self-development and dating coach. I got you if you need some help with that. And that's all for this video, guys. Have a great day. Peace out. Bye-bye.